I bought a car a few years ago. It's called the Pontiac Vibe. You know what I like about that car? It has a regular plug. It has a regular outlet. Like I could plug a toaster into my car. You know what my dream is? Is to drive around the city with a smoke machine, pull up to random bus stops, open the door, and go, Marty, you have to come back to me to 1965!
What happened, Doc?
It's about your parents! I'm not a fan of historical movies. I guess it's because I know the ending of the movie. Like Titanic, or my wedding video. My wife and I watched Lincoln the other night. She fell asleep near the end, woke up, and was like, what happened? I just went outside. I said, I gotta go to work. There's a cotton picking joke, but kind of fell flat. If there's one thing I've learned about the future, it's learning to let go in the present. I had a dude ask me once, are you worried about people remembering your jokes as a comedian? I said to him, at this point in my career, the only way people are going to remember my material is if I shoot up a couple of movie theaters. I say a couple of movie theaters because shooting up one is hack at this point. You know, it's like, what are you just shooting up one theater? That's so 1992. Come on, do something creative. Me worrying if people remember my jokes is futile. That's legacy. And wanting a legacy is ego. I know this because I visit historical sites. You ever been to a historical site? It's always like in the middle of the city or near a waterway. It's surrounded by stones. It's always got cannons. If you don't know where it is in your city, it's the place where gay dudes take married straight dudes and jerk them off at night. That's legacy. That's what it is pretty much. I'm pretty sure the young men that defended that fort weren't like, I hope one day men like Dave and Steve will come here and give each other rusty trombones in the back of their Priuses. No, but you can't control the future. That's why the Egyptians understood it. They get it. The Egyptians didn't care about the future. They didn't care if we understood it. They lived for the now. If you lived in ancient Egypt and you were a pharaoh and you died, you were buried with everything you owned, like your money, your clothing, your slaves. That's what I'd be buried with. Besides job security, is there any benefits to being a slave? Just imagine being a slave and being buried alive with your pharaoh. That's like you today being buried alive with your boss at Subway because he didn't have a high-fiber diet. Alright everyone, thank you for coming. As you all know, Dave, our Subway manager, did die last night. So, like you sign in your contracts, we all have to be buried alive, okay? So, everyone find your buried alive buddy. We're going to be jumping in his coffin. Jorge, if you can grab the cold cuts, when we get to Valhalla, we want to open that Subway shop and start right away. So, let's get going, everyone. Get your hats, get your t-shirts, and your buried alive buddy. Let's do this!